Hey, welcome back to our new and second project, which will be an office building, a simple office project. Okay, so I welcome you back. I hope you finished your simple villa project. So, first thing first, you will go to the new, create a Revit model file, and a new project window pops up. Actually, it asks you if you want to go with imperial or metric multidiscipline. Actually, I didn't explain too much about this. Did you remember when we created a level and we faced many difficulties while creating it? Do you know what was the problem? It was because we chose this metric multidiscipline. This created the problem while creating the level and deleting it and renaming it, yada yada yada. So I didn't explain this. I just wanted you to learn the process of how to create the levels and how to create a site plan if you don't have it. This was just a trick to make you trick you, okay? So I didn't want to explain too much. Actually, there's something that we can do is that you can go to the browse, and it will give you default multi-discipline. Actually, I don't want this. I'll just close this one and I'll go to the metric multidiscipline and I'll say browse. So now I want you not to choose default multidiscipline metric because it created and restricted us in creating levels and renaming the levels, yada yada yada. Okay, and it created a scope box which was this green. The scope box was this green, but I will not explain the scope box right now. Uh, it will be in another video. Okay, so just click on the default metric, the simple one, the old version one, that which I love this version. Okay, so this one will have many things, like it will prepare the sheets for you, everything, most of the things have been prepared for you, but I'd like to create it by my own. uh, don't get me wrong, if it's get prepared it doesn't mean it's bad, but I would like to change something that will not restrict me, so this is not our way to go. So I'll go with the default metric. I'll open it and it says default metric RTE, and make sure it's create new project. The RTE stands for the template, okay, don't forget, but RVT stands for the Revit file, okay. So okay, we'll go, and when you clicked, you saw that it loaded up very fast because it doesn't have too much things. So the first thing first, we'll go to change our units. WN, you know where it was? It was in the manage, in the unit, project units, but I'm not going there. So I'm going to change my length. The length will be changed to centimeters as always. Okay, I'm going okay. I'm saying okay and okay. Right now my things are in centimeter. Another thing that we should create is, let's go to the north, and you can see we have our levels. As you can see, we have level 1, level 2, and I want to create 2 more levels because it's an office building. I want to have a roof and second floor level. I will go to the level LL. You see, I'll go to LL. But before LL, let me show you something. When you are in the floor plan, you cannot create any level. Notice that. Okay. But in the elevations, or let's go to the when you have a section, you can create the level. Okay. So I will go LL. This time I will not draw it with a line. I'll just pick lines. I'll click on it, but be careful. Don't click on it because you didn't give any offset to it. So if you click it, it will mistakenly create a duplicate on each other and you will not see it. You should delete them. Okay, so there's our offset, and it says that make plan view. Uh, be sure that this is ticked, and we will explain it in other lectures. So I will give an offset of how much? I will give an offset of 300. Let's say, let's make it 400. No, 300 is good. So I enter, and when you come down, when you are coming from up to down, the you can see that it creates a dashed line above. But when you come from down to up, it will create a dashed line below. But I want it to be above, so I will come here, click on it. I'll again come to here, click on it. Okay, till it becomes 1000. So I will go to modify or escape, and I'm going to name it level 1. Let's name it 00 ground floor. Okay. Oh, if you faced that thing, you clicked on it and nothing happened, you just go drag this one, you'll straighten it, and don't worry. Okay, so click on this and 01 first floor and click outside. Yeah, I will say that make this one. Would you like to rename corresponding view? Yes, I'd like to name it. And click on this again, click on it, make it 02 second floor, and click on here. Yes, I want. And this one 03, it's roof level. Okay, as you notice that I didn't put any floor for it, because who is going to to sit in the roof, or yeah, isn't it? So as you can see, we created our level, and let's go to the manage. We have some important notes that we should do. When I want to create a sheet for my project, I want to have some information on my sheet. So how can I do this? You can go to the manage, to the project information here. It specifies basic information about the project. Okay, I click on it, and if you saw that it's small like this, just drag it like this with your uh, left click and hold it, and it says project information. We have organization name. Let's name it Wow Architects, and organization description. Let's say it's engineering office. Okay, we are engineering office. And building name, what should we name the building? The building name, let it be Wow Office. Okay, who's the author? Who created or designed this? Or who is the author of this organization? If you are the CEO or the principal of there, I'm the head of the Wow Architects. I'll say Ali. Feel free to write your last name or second name, and I will leave this behind till I will go to the when it started. Project issue date. You can say it started in 2024, and we have project status. We will say it's in progress. Progress. And who's the owner? Let's say we are creating for someone whose name is David. Okay, and project address. Where's the address? You can say it's in Amalienstraße, Weimar, in Germany. You might notice that there's a click over here, so we cannot write anything. We should just click on this one, and we can write enter our address here. So I'll say Amalien Stra, and I'm going to change my keyboard. Uh, then Straße, or let me just like this, Weimar, Germany. Okay, like this. I will press OK. Straße means the street. Okay, so it's a German word. The project name is an office building, and the project number. How many projects in that organization has been created? So number that project. For example, we did a simple villa project. So now I am going to type this one two to be two. Okay, this is our second project. Let's say. Okay, this is then okay. So now we included and added our information to this file. So right now what I'm going to do is that we have something else which is called project location. So when I click on it, there's a location for it, and it gives me a location which is called Boston. Boston is a place where Revit is being developed there. Okay, that's why it comes by default to the Boston. So I want the place to be. Uh, I will add the project address. Just I will click Weimar and search for it, or I can just scroll up, scroll down, and change my direction to anywhere I want in the world. Okay, just drag the pointer where I want, and you can zoom to see where it is, and you can just drag it to specify the place. But actually, I am going with the Weimar, and I am going to search for it, and it will search for me. It says, "Did you mean Weimar Thuringen region, Germany?" I'll say yes, and it pops up to be here. So let me click on it to see, and I want to see the Amalienstraße. I'll search for it. Yeah, it's here. Let me drag this one here, and this is Amalienstraße, and you can give the location where you want to create. For example, I want to create it here. Okay, I want to create my building here, for example, and I'll press OK. Maybe you'll say why we did this. This is important because when we are casting our shadows in the project, it shows the correct direction or sun direction in that place. So the file knows how to cast the shadows. Okay, that was it, and see you in the next video. But don't forget to save your project, and see you. Goodbye.